Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at quite possibly the most broken brawler within the current meta. This brawler is getting banned pretty much all of the time in competitive, and it's just so strong right now. So before we jump into it, make sure you're using a create code in the shop. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so jumping into the best brawler, or one of the best brawlers inside of this current meta, definitely a top 5 brawler anyway. It's going to be Jeanette. So Jeanette, I did say that she was going to be one of the best brawlers inside of the game. A lot of people doubt me. I even had a Reddit post about me on Brawl Stars Competitive saying that I was really overrating this brawler, but as time has gone on, it's just easily proven that she's one of the best brawlers inside of the game. So there's a couple of reasons for this. So I had a hard look at competitive within the last week in terms of ESL, in terms of KSO Cup. They're the main competitions on right now within NA and EU. And literally near all of the time, she's either banned or picked. So it's really showing how strong she is currently in the meta. So that's going to be the first game really quick right there. Let's hop into the next one. Okay, so jumping into the next game then. So as I said, I pinpointed a couple of maps which I really didn't see her being used on too much, and that was Shooting Star and Hot Potato. And even there, I feel like you can actually get some good usage out of her. So if you guys are wondering what's really changed from her release to now, so the main reason why she's so incredibly strong is her new star power. New star power just makes it way less awkward to actually shoot with her. You're able just to connect shots so easily, and she can free shot so many different brawlers in this game. As I said before, she deals 4,500 damage per free shots, and that's without her damage gear. If you have your damage gear activated, it deals 5.2k damage per free shots, which is just insane for a brawler like Jeanette. So literally her attack is just so easy to hit. You can hit around corners as well. You've got so many different forms of damage with her gadget, with her super. I just feel like she's incredibly underrated right now in this meta, so that's going to be another win. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. So as I said before, I literally pinpointed 16 out of 18 competitive maps. She's going to be pretty much the best, well, one of the best brawlers on, just because of how versatile she is. Pretty much good against every single matchup in the game, and even if she's not good against certain brawlers, you can just easily like switch gadget, for example, and you'll be flying out a lot easier. So yeah, I need to update my software. Don't worry about that. But as I was saying, you've got to be able to switch your gadget depending on who you're up against. If you're up against tanks, a lot of them, you can just switch your other gadget. Maybe if it's not a grassy map, then you can just easily get away from those brawlers. You can also in gem grab either play her as a mid or a lane. She's a really good mid just because, again, her survivability is really strong, so that's why she's a good mid. Or you can just play her lane depending on how the kind of draft goes. You can be really versatile with it. That's why she's such a good brawler and why she's always picked towards the beginning. So in terms of the competitive maps right now and what she's strong on, so you got Hold Up Mine. She's a fairly decent pick on that map. I won't really say she's the best mid on that map, but definitely a good lane. Her gadget's going to be really good for scouting the grass if you're in trouble. You know, for example, if you lose control of the grass at the back of your spawn, you can easily just use this gadget, scout up, and just easy to pinch out the enemies out your spawn. So it looks like we should be able to get the win right here, unless our teammates throw the gems. But we can just run onto the enemies and just spam auto aim like crazy. Another broken thing about it is that if you have 3 pieces of ammo and you're flying it close to literally anyone, you're going to be able to auto aim them so quickly. Just look at that pierce damage as well, just absolutely insane. Should be able to take down pretty much all of these brawlers right here. So that's going to be another win for us. Gem grab going to be one of her best game modes. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so hopping onto Split now. Hot Zone, a really good game mode for her as well. A lot of people tend to ban Jeanette on this map again because she's so strong. She can just use her super to fly over the map and also just pretty much just target anyone. So also I forgot to mention on gem grab, there's a couple more maps. Chill Space, she's really good on as well. She could be a mid or a lane, but Double Swoosh she's insane on because of this gadget. It's just so incredibly strong. The radius is so broken. If you guys remember, if you draw yourself back to the Grom meta, if you remember his gadget, it was incredibly strong. It was a scouting gadget. It just enabled you just to pre-scan bushes so easily. You guys know, especially with the speed gear, those bushes are such a pain in the backside, so being able to scout them for free is just insane. You can kind of think of it as like a Sandy super. So Sandy super deals 100 per second for 10 seconds. You can kind of think of it like a free Sandy super. Sometimes you just use that super to scout the enemies in the grass. You can just use that with a click of a button with this gadget. It's absolutely OP. So in terms of Hot Zone, so you got Split. She's going to be fairly decent on. pretty much just because of this gadget. Again, you can put that gadget over here and it will literally cover the entire zone. It's really annoying to deal with. You've got the likes of Ring of Fire, it's going to be insane on, because again, you can pretty much latch yourself onto any enemy. You could have your super pretty much in your spawn, and you can go all the way into their spawn and literally force out a 1v2 pinch. And then also you got dueling beetles, which again, you're going to easily be able to fly over to the enemy spawn. So that's going to be split right there. Let's hop into another game mode. All right guys, so hopping into another game of Brawl. The other game modes and maps aren't really the best, so I just thought I'd stay to Brawl. So in terms of maps, again, we didn't really go over Brawl maps, in which is really strong on. So again, you've got sneaky fields. You can just imagine this gadget already just preemptively scouts your lane and the mid and the other lane for you. So if it's going to scout literally 3 different lanes, you just know that gadget's going to be OP. She's just really easily going to be able to hold her lane. She's got a lot of range for a lane brawler, and she's got so many scouting capabilities. And again, she's going to be able to switch over to pretty much any matchup in the game. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to defend this from Mortis. Okay, somehow we're able to defend that with the power of auto aim. Her auto aim nurse ability, I'll say it again, she's like a flying Shelly. When you have 3 pieces of ammo available, you're able just to deal so much damage so quickly to so many different brawlers. It's absolutely insane. So we should be able to get onto the Piper here. Piper's going to go down. Stu should be able to, okay, no, he does actually fail that. If he had a super, probably would have been a goal. So you've also got Super Beach, where she could be a mid or a lane. So next up, Heist. So I didn't really speak about Heist too much. So we've got the likes of Kaboom. She's absolutely insane on, because of that gadget being able to scout the middle bushes so easily. And then you've got Safe Zone, which is all right on. So that's going to be another game. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, so hopping into the next game. And so the last 2 game modes, not really spoke about too much. So Bounty, I feel like Bounty is probably her weakest game mode. Let me know down in the comment section below which you believe is her weakest game mode. I think it has to be, just because Shooting Star's not really the best game map for her. Canal Grande, you guys probably know she's really strong on. Again, you've got literally 2 sides of the map where her gadget is just going to scout the lane for you. You're going to win your matchup so easily. So she's going to be insane on Canal Grande. But Layer Cake, not really entirely the best on, but still somewhat usable. And then you've also got Knockout. So Knockout, she's going to be pretty much good on all of those all of those maps. One of the best picks for sure. So again, somehow let me know down in the comment section below if you disagree with me. Again, it will be different opinions when it comes down to what trophy range you're at, what elo you're at in Power League. But I just thought overall, you know, it's been long enough this brawler's been out for, and you get a good idea if she's OP or not. And I think she's really strong. So I did put out a tweet as well a couple of weeks ago saying, you know, she feels really balanced, and boy was I wrong, because with this introduction of this star power, she just feels way too OP. So talk about the ways to nerf her. So her gadget 100% has to be nerfed. I don't really know how to really nerf it. I mean, Radius would seem an obvious choice, but just like, again, Grom's gadget, it's just way too OP, offers so much value. And although her other gadget, second gadget, is pretty nice and really fun to play with, it's just too inferior to the other one. You want the gadgets to be both, you know, usable in some way, but I just feel like in every scenario, this first gadget is going to be pretty much better in. So Mortis might be able to score here, but if not, I should be able to get onto the Shelly here. I'm going to get a couple more pieces of ammo, should be able to finish off the Edgar as well. That's going to be Edgar pretty much dead here. I'm going to use my super as well, because I've got no ammo left, trying to chase him down and kill him. I think I should get him one shot here. If not, okay, 10 HP. That is insane. I don't know how I've not finished him off there, and somehow our teammate hasn't scored there. So yeah, and Shelly going to be really weak as well. Might be able to finish her off with my bombs. Yeah, that's going to be enough to take her down. And you can just see the amount of work I'm putting in here. I'm just melting everyone, just chaining my supers over and over again. Feel like this should maybe nerf her damage just a little bit. I know you guys don't feel like she doesn't do a lot of damage, but I feel, especially with how easy it is to use her star power, she just does a little bit too much damage. So going into overtime, it should be pretty easy to finish off the game here. Just going to wait for the Edgar to make the move onto me. I can just use my super to get away here and just go on any matchup that I really want. But Edgar is going to cause a little bit of problems, so got to try and help out a little bit at least. Mortis is going to be trying to go getting onto me. I'm just going to use my super again to get away. I've got the damage gear activated. Should be able to get the Edgar down. I'm going to try and heal up here. Shelly literally 2-shot a ball. Eve should be able to take her down, and that should be the win. There's no way that an Edgar is going to be able to save this one. So let me know down in the comment section below what you think about the second new brawler, Jeanette. because I just think she's one of the best brawlers inside of a game. So you'll get to see pretty soon with a tier list, because I was kind of waiting for the Bonnie to actually test out at the meta overall. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.